Hey there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are diving deep into a topic that many of you have requested: overcoming porn addiction and breaking free from its grip. I know it is not an easy subject to discuss, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of the strategies and mindset needed to reclaim your life and find freedom from the chains of pornography. We'll be covering a range of important topics, starting with the influence of sexual fantasies and the misconception that just quitting pornography is enough. Then, we'll explore the impact of comfort zones and the dangers of isolation. We'll also delve into the powerful triggers of social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and how they can affect your recovery journey. But do not worry, we have got your back. Throughout this video, I'll be sharing practical tips and strategies to help you overcome these challenges. From meditation techniques and alternative activities to reprogramming your brain and understanding the importance of avoiding other dependencies, we are covering it all. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to follow, empowering you to take control of your life and break free from the cycle of addiction. So, get ready to gain valuable insights, practical advice, and the motivation you need to embark on this transformative journey. Are you ready to reclaim your life and experience true freedom? Well then, let's jump right in. But before we begin, if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, so you will not miss any future videos on personal growth and overcoming challenges. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's dive right into our first section: sexual fantasies. Now, many of you may have successfully quit watching pornography, which is a significant step forward. However, there's a common mistake beginners make in their journey of abstinence: sexual fantasies. Did you know that when you fantasize and play pornographic scenes in your head, the same areas of the brain are activated as when you watch porn content? Yes, you heard it right. Your thoughts can trigger the same neural pathways as explicit visual content. Controlling sexual fantasies or thoughts can be incredibly challenging. It is not easy to switch off our imaginations at will, but do not worry. I am here to guide you through it. One powerful technique to help redirect your thoughts is meditation. Meditation allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment, and with regular practice, you can gain more control over them. Now, I want to be clear: meditation may not yield immediate results for everyone. It takes time and patience to master, but trust me, the benefits are worth it. In addition to meditation, there are other activities that can help redirect your focus and minimize the chances of sexual fantasies creeping in. Consider engaging in physical exercises like yoga or hitting the gym. When you lift weights or challenge your body physically, it demands your full attention. There's no room for those images or thoughts to take hold. Just imagine lifting a barbell that matches your weight. In that moment, you're focused on the task at hand. Your mind is occupied with the physical effort, leaving no space for intrusive thoughts. And after a good workout, you'll find yourself pleasantly tired, reducing the desire to relapse or dwell on sexual thoughts. Plus, physical activity has been scientifically proven to improve sleep quality. So, my friends, the key here is to find alternative activities that engage your mind and body, helping you steer clear of sexual fantasies. Give meditation a try, explore yoga or hit the gym. Experiment and find what works best for you. Remember, it is a process, and not everyone will succeed right away. But with persistence and the right mindset, you'll gradually gain control over your thoughts and reduce the power of those triggers. Now, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you have the strength to overcome this challenge. The path to freedom from porn addiction may be difficult, but it is within your reach. Think about it: lying on a cozy bed, having food delivered to your doorstep, enjoying a warm shower. These are all moments of comfort that we crave. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with seeking comfort, we need to be aware of how it can lead us astray. When we withdraw from a social lifestyle and isolate ourselves at home, it becomes easier to succumb to temptation. Our brains are wired to seek comfort, but here's the catch: our brains, despite evolving, are still descendants of our ancient ancestors. They are not fully adapted to the hyperstimulation and instant gratification of the modern world. Our brains can trick us into believing that we have won the game of life, where we are surrounded by virtual attention and pleasures. It is as if we are a king in ancient Rome, with an abundance of food and attention, albeit from a screen. But here's where it gets dangerous: when we are alone in our rooms, boredom creeps in. Boredom can be a triggering factor. You're sitting there, feeling unstimulated, alone in your room, and that's when the risk of relapse becomes heightened. It is important to recognize that falling into the comfort zone and succumbing to boredom can lead us back into old patterns. But fear not, my friends, there are strategies to overcome this. One powerful approach is to actively engage in a social lifestyle. Connect with friends, participate in group activities, or pursue hobbies that involve interacting with others. By doing so, we redirect our focus from the comfort of isolation to the richness of real-life experiences. Additionally, challenging yourself with new experiences outside of your comfort zone can be transformative. Push yourself to try new things, explore different environments, and meet new people. By embracing discomfort and growth, you'll reduce the pull of the comfort zone and open yourself up to a more fulfilling and connected life. Breaking free from the comfort zone requires effort and intention. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign of growth and progress. Let's talk about TikTok first. It is designed with an intelligent algorithm that tailors your feed to show content you're likely to enjoy. But here's the scary part: when you indulge in endless scrolling and feed into the algorithm, you experience bursts of dopamine, and that's where many people get trapped, becoming like underground rats in this cycle. It is not just TikTok. Platforms like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts operate on similar principles. They are built to capture your attention and keep you hooked, constantly delivering dopamine-inducing content. But what's even more dangerous is the presence of provocative content, like girls dancing on TikTok. These visuals can trigger a relapse, leading to a further depletion of your dopamine receptors. It is crucial to understand that the dopamine system, the reward center in our brains, is the smallest of all. Therefore, it is highly vulnerable to overstimulation. Here's where a common mistake of beginners on their path to abstinence comes into play. Many think they can look with one eye and nothing will happen. But my friends, let's address this misconception head-on. As males, our evolutionary task is to fertilize females and continue the race. It is deeply ingrained in us, and while we may not need to die for it, we must recognize that these platforms bombard our brains with stimuli that hijack our natural instincts. You see, the relentless exposure to provocative content on social media directly affects our dopamine system. It tricks our brains into seeking immediate pleasure and gratification, derailing our progress towards overcoming porn addiction. It is a straightforward principle. When on the path to recovery, it is important to avoid any form of stimulation that may lead to arousal or an erection. One of the key things to remember is to resist the urge to play with your device or force it into a state of erection. Engaging in such activities can reignite the cycle of addiction and make it more challenging to break free. Instead, redirect your focus towards non-stimulating activities that promote relaxation, personal growth, and overall well-being. Consider exploring hobbies, engaging in creative pursuits, or spending quality time with loved ones. By channeling your energy into fulfilling activities that do not involve sexual stimulation, you're actively reinforcing healthier habits and breaking free from the grip of addiction. It is crucial to recognize that we often find ourselves constantly glued to our devices, whether it is scrolling through social media while eating, lying on the phone before going to bed, or even using it in the most private moments, like sitting on the toilet or taking a bath. To break free from the cycle of addiction, it is essential to establish healthier boundaries with our devices. We need to reduce the time spent mindlessly engaging with them and instead focus on more enriching activities. Consider setting designated device-free times during meals, especially when you're with family or friends. Use those moments to connect, engage in meaningful conversations, and savor the food without distractions. Similarly, avoid using your phone or any device right before bed. The blue light emitted by screens can disrupt your sleep patterns and negatively impact your overall well-being. Instead, wind down by reading a book, practicing relaxation techniques, or engaging in a calming activity that prepares your mind for restful sleep. And let's not forget those private moments. Try to minimize device usage while sitting on the toilet or taking a bath. Embrace the opportunity for reflection, relaxation, or simply allowing your mind to wander without the constant stimulation of a screen. One common mistake in the early stages of abstinence is underestimating the need to reprogram our brain's firmware. You see, when you were watching pornography, you were essentially training your neural connections to respond to explicit content. Over time, strong connections were formed in your brain, reinforcing the addiction. Now, during the journey of abstinence, relying solely on willpower is not enough. Your brain is wired for the addiction you've trained it for. But fear not, my friends, there's a way to overcome this. To reprogram your brain, you must actively seek knowledge and understanding. Dive into studies, articles, and forums that shed light on the harmful effects of pornography and excessive masturbation. By educating yourself, your brain will literally comprehend the damage and you'll be able to build the strongest defense against porn addiction. Reading and learning about the negative impacts of pornography helps your brain establish new connections, form new associations, and refine your perception of this addictive behavior. But knowledge alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by action. Apply what you learn, implement healthy habits, and surround yourself with a supportive community. This combination of knowledge, action, and support will empower you to rewire your brain and break free from the chains of addiction. Imagine this scenario: you've decided to practice abstinence, and you think that playing your favorite video game for a couple of hours before bed will prevent a relapse. After all, it is in the evening and night and when our concentration tends to drop, making us more vulnerable to relapse. However, my friends, this is a fatal mistake. The truth is, replacing one addiction with another, such as video games, will only worsen the situation. Why? Because it is all the same brain stimulation, leading to subsequent tolerance and reinforcing addictive patterns. Instead of substituting one addiction for another, it is essential to focus on replacing dependency with healthier alternatives. Look for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul, activities that promote personal growth, connection, and overall well-being. Consider exploring hobbies and interests that ignite your passion, such as painting, writing, playing an instrument, or engaging in sports. These activities provide an outlet for self-expression, boost your self-esteem, and offer a healthier way to channel your energy. Furthermore, prioritize social connections. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who understand your journey and can provide encouragement. Engage in group activities, join clubs or organizations, and participate in meaningful conversations. Building strong relationships and a sense of belonging is essential to your overall well-being. Remember, my friends, the key here is to replace dependency with activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Embrace new experiences, explore your passions, and cultivate meaningful connections. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only break free from the grip of addiction, but you'll also create a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Congratulations on taking this important step towards overcoming porn addiction. Remember, it is a journey, and you're not alone. Reach out for support, be kind to yourself, and celebrate every small victory along the way. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Together, we can support each other on our path to personal growth and freedom. Wishing you strength, resilience, and a future filled with joy and fulfillment. Until next time, take care.